Is your audio recording?
Yeah, are you ready, Nat?
I think it's picking up. Should be fine.
Famous last words.
Should be fine. All right. Welcome back to the Untitled show. I forget 1 second.
He had a moment. Jesus.
Okay.
I forget how to do this.
We're fucking fine. Okay, it's good. We're set. We're level. Okay, well, let's go. What do we got this week? We got the one grimoire, like collab type stuff where it has like their own special medals, and like very other small news. But we'll start with your week's. What about your week, Gabz? How's your week been?
It's been very long, but I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, very eventful life.
Yeah, hopefully it chills out. I was like, this week's too much, man. I can't do it anymore. I said to my mum, I was like, I need today to just fucking stop.
I am so done. Just fucking end. What about your week, Val? How's your week been?
Been busy with work and stuff. Also, Obey Me Nightbringer dropped. I have mixed feelings about it. I like it, but they continue to mess up the storyline and shit.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, it's fun. Everything's pretty. Everything's nice. Like, but they expect us to believe that hell had phones and social media about 1,000 to 2,000 years ago.
They predicted it.
Well,
I just can't. I can't.
Hell's fucking advanced, man.
But the thing is like in the present day, like Obey Me, they're like, oh, hell's so behind on like all this technology. Like, nah, they didn't have phones back then.
Huh. So is heaven more advanced or what?
Probably.
I don't think so, no. I think they're pretty anti-technology.
I was gonna say maybe they're purists.
I think they are, yeah.
That's why they're in hell.
But like Archangel Michael has a phone. I don't know.
We're going to hell if we have phones.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that's why they went to hell. Because if you didn't plague yourself with these social media things, you'd be in heaven, living it up.
True.
Let's see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I heard the game is like more rhythm.
Oh yeah, it's full rhythm game.
Ew.
Oh, okay, so like the first one's kind of like yeah. You don't really have to like do that much. It's
yeah,
kind
you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, so this one is like
this one's a lot more involved, and the stages are like a minute each. Eventually, you reach a point where you can skip them, but if you're not strong enough, you can't skip them, so you have to play them. So
a minute. Oh, it's kind of long.
A whole minute of my life.
No. It's
but
like
the
a
thing
minute of engaged.
There's like each stage is a minute, maybe minute and a half. But there's like give me a sec to use my singular brain cell. Maybe like 10 stages per like quote unquote lesson. So there's like 200 stages total kind of thing.
It's a lot of gameplay.
A lot of rhythm games, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not effortless. What about
they also completely ruined. So they did remixes for like all the character songs and everything, and they completely messed up Barbados's. It's so fucking bad, and I hate it. And his song was like my absolute favorite because he's like my favorite character. But
have you looked at their social medias? Like people generally like the game in general.
Yeah, people seem to like it.
All right.
The only thing that people are complaining about is like just a bunch of like bugs, obviously. The 3D models are throwing people off because they are super fucking weird. And then like a couple of the songs being fucked up through remixes. Like Barbados is.
Anytime you move from 2D to 3D is just generally
Well, most of the game is in like 2D or like the live 2D style, but then there's like a certain like slash feature that's in 3D. So they have the Wanderer's Whereabouts where you can just interact with characters somewhat or just like spy on them. And then they have like a TikTok kind of app with also in 3D.
God.
Sounds so fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's a little weird because you don't live with them anymore. You live somewhere else for some odd fucking reason. I don't know. I guess they just wanted you and Solomon to be roommates.
Okay, I remember the slime game. You can go like interact in the town, and everything was 3D, and it was just kind of weird. But
yeah.
okay, I was like, all right, it's in the game, I guess. All right. Good luck with the Nightbringer. Hopefully, you continue to play it, progress all that jazz.
I'm definitely gonna continue. I'm enjoying the story so far.
All right.
Even though it's completely wrong.
Oh yeah, even though everything's all fucked up. But Barbados wants to punch Solomon in the face, so I'm down for that.
Fucking on board. Let's see. So we're gonna start with the Hodgepodge banner, but before that, honestly, I don't know why I had to look this up. Let's see. Banner. Yeah, it says here. Apparently, Lil Lion like produced the event. I did not know this.
Yes, this is the because they won WGC.
Yeah, but then I guess you can like give them ideas.
That was the winning part of winning was being producers for a day. Remember?
Yeah. But this is
what they did as producers for a day. They made this event.
I don't know. I saw some of the character designs. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
They got to choose the characters that would be in the event, and I guess they chose that it would be like a Hodgepodge event. And the reason that Little Mermaid is on both banners is because she is the guild leader's favorite character.
Oh, I like that. I like that part. I don't like this fucking whatever the... I don't know who voted for this. Maybe their Discord is full of trolls too. Who knows? But yeah, we'll go to the banner. Fucking whack ass. Let's see. A confused mixture. Yeah, that's... I had to look up the definition.
I was upset because they changed the name from Hodgepodge in Global. And I'm like, bro, Hodgepodge is a great name.
Really? I thought it was Hodgepodge. What do you mean?
I think it's Mishmash. Maybe not.
Oh,
Oh no, Mash Up Madness. Never mind. I'm wrong.
alright. It's still Hodgepodge. Just the banner name. Let me see. Where do I find this? Cool. Alright, we'll start with your girl, Red.
She's so cute. I really want her.
I'm so torn. Everything's so weird. I don't like it.
It's a mishmash of things. It's Red. She's in a schoolgirl outfit. She's a puppy, and she's got sushi.
Yeah, I feel like if you had like this checkbox and you're like fucking tick tick tick, got it all. You put it together. You're like, what is this atrocity? It's a fucking some AI generated shit.
It's so good. I love it.
I don't know. I don't want no girl holding the fish in my mind. I'm like, that's not like a thing in my mind.
She gonna slap you with that fish.
I would honestly just fucking end me with a what is that? So what do you call that weapon?
Yeah, I have no
it's
idea
like
what
a
the fuck that
scimitar.
thing is.
Yeah, just end me with the just fucking get it over with. But yeah.
Scroll down to see the weapon name.
It looks like a scimitar. I could be wrong.
Okay, that doesn't tell me
Blessings
anything.
of brutality.
Interesting. Okay, we'll go back up. But
What
yeah,
about the sprite, Nat? Do you like the Angie face?
I like the sprite. I didn't even notice the ears on the artwork
Yeah, of
until I
course.
saw the sprite. I like the tail in the sprite. But the fish just throwing me way off. It's just too much. It's fucking weird.
When I first saw this class in JP, I didn't actually notice the sword at first, and I thought her weapon was the fish.
Yeah, like those fish really stand out. I'm trying to. I guess this is.
Got a little lime on the side.
Okay, I didn't even notice that. Interesting. Like, I like the outfit. I really like this. You know how like the dress shirt comes underneath the hoodie. Like that's like A plus to me.
Mhm.
But everything, it's just too weird. And I really like this little sash on her arm. That was like the class
The
president.
WGC.
Yeah, but it says
They all
WGC.
have that, so she's not special.
Yeah, but I think that's fucking weird.
She's
Like,
special in my heart.
I know.
like I think if you wore that in real life, you're a douchebag. But in anime, you're a fucking superstar. But yeah, sprite looks good. We'll go really good. Yeah, we'll go to the weapon. A whale bait. Actually, just good for farming, I guess.
Look at them stats, though, bro.
This whole event is like stacked for stats. But I actually skipped it on my Vanguard. I know, like, I don't want to, but I really hate these like collab medals.
I don't have any TC left on my main account, so I'm like, no.
Yeah, I pulled on my cleric because it's just like super stonks for cleric. But
yeah, I'm saving for my cleric because I have lots of story, so I'm just doing the story right now, and then I'll do a video of me pulling for everybody.
all right, how much TC will you think you'll gather up?
I'm at 1,000 right now, and I still have a decent amount of story left, so I reckon I'll probably get to 2 grand.
All right. I was super lucky with my cleric account. 3 laps got everything, so hopefully you're just as lucky.
When I did this in JP, I tried so hard to get Red and Little Mermaid, and I didn't get either, so...
Yeah,
Oh.
Red hasn't come home for me yet, so I'm a little just.
How much have you pulled?
Oh, I only did a couple of pulls. I don't
Okay.
have any TC.
Well, I think, what, one more weekend we'll have GCTC, so...
Yeah, thank God.
And the match girl. Is there like some story behind this mushroom on her head?
Well, it's Hodgepodge, so she's a PE girl, she's a cat, she's got a mushroom on her head.
A pea girl?
Yeah,
A
I don't think
PE
it's-
girl. Physical education.
Oh, I was thinking like a pea as in like the pea. What are the in pea in a pod? What is that? What you
Oh.
said?
yeah,
God.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking about. I don't. Okay, never mind. Like that can come off. That can go fucking sideways real quick. But anyway.
PEA is what you're thinking.
Yes. Not
The legume.
yes.
I was gonna say veggie, but I'm
The
like, that's not a veggie.
legume.
Okay, she's holding a cat
A cat spear.
spear. Okay, I actually kind of approve of it. That's good spear, good looking spear. I approve of that. I don't know what else to say. This mushroom is just very weird. I can't
The
tell.
mushroom is very, like, why is that there? But it's Hodgepodge, so...
Yeah, okay.
I think one of the like guild members were probably like, "Hey, wouldn't this be funny?"
I think that's basically what happened with these, because it's like, let's just put random shit on there, and I'm like, what if we just put a mushroom on her head?
Yeah, I feel that like has some weird significance. One of their members really likes mushrooms or something. It's like fucking some cursed shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did my mind immediately go to like the drug shroom?
So did mine.
That's
Okay, good.
possible. Then you get. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go. Look at the spray. It looks 10 times worse than the spray. No, look.
I always hate when her scarf goes up.
Yeah,
Agreed.
like the shroom seems that's so big because Chibi everything.
It is, to be fair, it is pretty big in the actual picture as well.
Yeah. I think it's about the same size.
Yeah, the size is too big. That's what it is. Like, oh, let's see the sash. Yeah, the sash is there. Yeah, that's cool.
WGC.
Whoa, even on her front.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe you forgot it's WGC winner. No.
I don't know. That's a very, fitness outfit kind of thing, where they put the numbers on the front of the shirt.
I always thought it was the back. I don't know.
They do it both, I think.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this overall design. I'm just confused. I actually don't like any of this designs in general, I think. But you
Because
like the
they're
red?
Hodgepodge and your brain can't compute.
It can't compute. I'm telling you, this whole thing is like AI generated it, and I'm like, that shouldn't go together. No.
It's like someone was like, match girl, that's a cat, but with a mushroom. And then this came out.
Yeah, so in a sense, it's like true degen, like stuff you can only create from your server, and then no one else. They're all inside jokes, and no one gets them except for you guys. And that's how I feel this whole event is. But whatever. Blessing
I'll
of
read the story for you and I'll let you know if it makes any sense from the story.
honest. Yeah, I didn't even know there was story, but I skip
Yeah,
everything
it's
in
an
the game.
event, bro.
I haven't read a story event since like maybe Lammy. It was been a while.
Oh my god.
Yeah, years, Gabz. I play to be close to people. That's all I do. That's all I like.
Tell myself I'll go back and read the story. I don't.
There's a lot of story that accumulates.
You're right.
Yep.
It sucks that they like don't like archive like event stories.
Yeah, I did it in my main account, then checked if it would archive, and it won't, so I'm gonna have to record it all on my phone and then edit it down. And fun.
Well, I tried that for a bit. It's a lot of work, Gabz.
I like reading the story, so I will read stories for everybody so that you don't have to.
Well, I've been meaning to watch the other video because we're gonna get to it because I can just have them in the background while I'm mindlessly leveling and some grinding in some game, so it's actually pretty casual in that regard. There's really not that much story in this game, but it comes in weird chunks that you don't really want to like sit down and read it all.
The fun part of story for me is always just looking for the translation errors.
Yeah, that's the mini game. It shouldn't be, but it is. Actually, Val, have you noticed any like, I don't know if the translation issues in your game yet, in the new game?
Yeah, I haven't really noticed anything.
All
Just
right.
general game bugs.
All right, that's a good start. Let's see. Yeah, I'm wondering if these weapons are like so good in stat wise and overall, just because they're like influenced.
They
Like,
chose for it. I don't think it's because I think to some degree the SinoAlice people were like, okay, we need to tone you down a little bit.
yeah, I didn't look at the JP stats. I'm assuming they're off the rails compared to this.
I think that it might be DC4 instead of DC3, but other than that, pretty much.
Oh,
the
so
same.
like the character stats are roughly the same. Like the
I
common
think
stats,
so,
rather.
because remember I mentioned it to you last time that the stats were like crazy.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
you did say.
are they gonna do that for us? And apparently they did.
All right, that's good because the stats are insane. Like you have the pure physical one and the pure magical one, and those some stonks. And we'll go to the last one on this banner. All right, so I guess Guildmaster's the Little Mermaid sim.
Little Mermaid simp. I love this one so much because I'm a big fan of kitsunes. So I'm like, there's a fox, Little Mermaid, in like a kimono type deal, and she's drunk, and I love it.
Yeah, the alcohol stands out. It's A+ to me. It shouldn't be, but it is. I didn't even notice the kitsune part.
She's a fox.
So what's
It's not like a proper kitsune, but she's a fox.
So what is this? Like some coral
That's
reef?
coral. 'Cause
Is-
she's a mermaid.
Is this in other designs?
I don't know
I don't think so.
off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, she's part fox, part seahorse. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fucking
Again,
wild.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, fucking wild. But yeah, it looks very inviting. Looks good.
I'm so upset I didn't get this class in JP. Even though I don't need her. She's just so pretty.
Yeah.
I like how like even her sprite's like blushing.
I was gonna say I appreciate that they put the drunk blush on the sprite on both her boobs and her face.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Like
notice.
that one's not as blushy, and then if
It's
you go
not
over
as
to the
blushy
sprite,
in the
it's like
picture,
super
yeah.
blushy.
Yeah, I didn't notice it in the artwork, but it's pronounced in the sprite, which is like A+. Good. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I like the sprite more.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, this one I actually had a difficult time getting. Like, I don't know, it's like the last
I
character
didn't
to get.
her. And I'm upset that I didn't get her. Hopefully I get her in global.
It's weird that you didn't get her on JP because she's on both banners there too, I'd imagine.
Yeah, see, in JP I had to pull for Sleeping Beauty first as a priority, and then I had to move over to Red afterwards. But I was like, luckily Little Mermaid's on both, but I didn't get Red or Little Mermaid.
Joke's on you. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I don't know where I stand with this. Like, heals 3 allies, I think in my mind tells
3
me it's pretty
allies is
good.
great, but it's just it doesn't say greatly.
Yeah, I know it doesn't say. I was like, this. I feel it's still good though. Like,
I think it's still good because that could become 4 allies. So.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like 4, and then usually, if you're healing 3 to 4, then it's like you're just trying to get them off the floor. I'm just imagining because they're probably all getting decimated. I don't know. But yeah, tons of defense.
I'm actually looking at the stats for this class right now on JP, and they did lower some of the stats just a tiny bit.
Okay, that's fair. They're like 2 years ahead of us, right?
Yeah.
3? Yeah, so I feel it'd be right. I'm assuming it'd be like recover RS5.
Oh no, I'm talking about the actual class itself.
Yeah, I would imagine the weapon is a little bit
Check the
beefier.
weapon right now. The weapon is Blessed Gospel 6 and RS4.
Oh, 4. I feel 4 is not a big upgrade over.
Well, we've only that's the thing in JP we're only getting RS and DC 5 on spec banner. That's how far moving us through global.
Shit, I thought they were like your common stuff was like
No.
DC 5 already. Interesting.
No.
Okay. All right, we have the last 2 weapons on the banner. The book 2 to 3 is that greatly? I would assume that's pretty fucking good.
It's a good book. I'm just so sick and tired of getting M Attack MDef books. I need more P Attack books. Come on, man.
Oh, so you're already stacked, but if you weren't stacked, this is like an excellent book. No?
This is a great book. It's just that we have Sorks have such a strong lean towards M Attack lately because all we ever get are M Attack books.
Like, I'm just thinking about it on the other end. That sucks because I'm M Attack, and you guys have so many weapons to cripple me. So then,
yeah.
All right. That's why it feels like Crushers are stronger, in general.
In a way, they are because Sorks are being pushed towards M Attack so much. I have such an M Attack lean. Luckily, the spec book for this month is P Attack, so I was like, I need that.
All right. And the orb, I tried to get the orb. I didn't get 1 orb, but it looks okay. Like, definitely usable.
Great. Massive damage. It's pure damage, 1 to 3 enemies.
Oh shit! I didn't factor that in. Yeah. Did not get it, but what can you do? That's life. I'm not going to keep pulling. I hate these collab medals.
Fair. Very fair.
And it seems like we're slowly transitioning to like JP style in the sense that we have round 10 boundless. Because I do know they have that.
Round 9 boundless.
Yeah, what's this other one though? What's the round 10 one?
So the 10 one can be used on anything. Round 9 one, you have to pick which type of weapon it can be used on.
More or less just the same, I guess. Yeah, round 9.
Yeah.
I know in JP, I can't remember, it's round 10 or round 8 or something. It is, no, it's like 30 pulls. I think it's 30 pulls and you get boundless endowment on spec.
I'll be honest, I've never gotten there on JP.
Yeah, I did it a couple times and then I got poor, but it's worth it for spec. Because by the time you pull 30 times on spec, it's not a feels bad there. Here, you pull 30 times on spec, you just want to jump out the window. It's like a fucking rough time. But in JP, at least they compensate you with something PNGs, and that's all you want. Fucking PNGs.
Mm-hmm. What boundless endowment again?
It gives you a limit break.
Oh, okay. That's kind of what I thought. It was just
not on anything, just on a select.
Fair.
Yeah, which are limited, but it does help. But it's kind of weird because most of the whales already have all the stuff that can't be limit broken with at least this item. So it's kind of a weird item. But yeah, I like how they have general, like a bunch of rewards for the multiple rounds, like 1 to 5, whatever. See it down here. Like there's you get 1 weapon per round. I don't know which.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, you do your lap, you get the full MLB, good multiplier, all that type of jazz. But yeah, I like this design for collabs. Thankfully, like, these weapons are semi-usable, so that's also good.
Vo looks good.
Yeah, all or nothing.
Art looks really good. Book looks really good. God, I want that book.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. At least, like, I like this stuff. This is, like, in my mind, the equivalent of catch-up mechanics. So, like...
That's a super good book. I'm upset that I don't have TC.
Yeah, you'd have to go pretty hard, though.
Time to swipe that credit card.
Nah, I'm not swiping. Unless it's Hamlin, I'm not swiping.
That's so valid.
Yeah, you'd have to go pretty hard for this book, I feel. But
5 rounds.
Yeah, I'll mention something near the end, which may temper your expectations in the future. But we'll finish the second banner first. But before that, we'll go with Lang's analysis breakdown.
Thank you, Lang.
It's hard to get this all on screen because there's so many stats. But yeah, looks like 1800 M attack for match hero. Jesus. But I feel like, no, that's the 50-50 one. Because yeah, 3400 for P attack for the red.
Yep.
That's insane.
Look at all that defense on Mermaid, though.
Total. What's the total?
3200. No, 3400.
Jesus.
Is that both? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's me putting them both together.
Yeah, that's fucking...
I just did the maths for that, and then I saw that it was literally there.
Yeah. Actually, I really wanted that one, and I eventually got it, so... The staff was
Time to
good
get
too.
the Arcanas.
Oh no, I pulled 3 laps. Oh no, I did more than 3 laps. I did 3, I didn't get her, and then I was like... I went into the spiral of Gacha, and then it just gave it to me, like, soon after.
The FOMO spiral.
I was like, I could spark her, then I was like, let's just keep going, see how it goes. And sometimes it's it's a terrible experience, and sometimes it's okay. Thankfully, I lucked out in the sense that it wasn't a terrible experience. What on the next banner? Alright, we got the second banner.
She is so cute.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down with this one. I don't really know what it is.
This was the only class I got from this event in JP.
Well, grats. I don't know how much you pulled in JP.
A lot, but not for this one. It didn't take me too long to get this one. But she's like in a little wedding dress with her little tux toy, and she's a squirrel, and she's got her big bonkin stick. She's so cute.
What is that thing in her hands? Is that like a doll or something?
Thing?
It's her doll.
What
It's
doll?
her little tuxedo doll.
She always has like a toy.
I think it has like the face is just black, so just
Yeah,
there's
it's just a black
face.
face.
yeah, so it's just throwing me off. But I keep thinking this is like a floor lamp, but with like cat ears. Like, what is it?
Fair.
Though?
That's fair. That's fair.
Like,
They're actually squirrel ears, but
okay, so but is this a lamp? What is this?
what,
I think
the
it's a
big
hammer.
bonkin stick is just a hammer.
It's just a wooden mallet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay, 1 second.
It's like a whack-a-mole hammer.
Okay, this is the type of weapon, in my mind, you use when an intruder comes in. You're like half naked, you're at home, and you just pick up.
Oh my god.
You're just picking up anything that's near you, and you're just like, "Get my house! Get my house!"
Fair. Very
And
fair.
it'll look like this. They'd be like, "What the fuck?"
My mind just went somewhere really cursed. I was like, somebody mentioned this in the Discord the other day, and that's how I was reminded that it existed, and now my brain went back there. Imagine trying to defend your house with like a yaoi paddle.
Yeah, I think
I
we
don't know
were.
what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Well, okay, I don't know like all the details. I just know it's like a wooden paddle that just says yaoi on it.
Oh, okay.
I think there's probably more to it, but that's the only details I know. And they were like really popular and like kind of cursed. I don't know.
What do you use it for, Val?
I don't know. That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah.
I just think it would be funny.
It would be. I think if I'm not like I break into people's houses.
Oh,
If I broke in and I saw like this lamp and that paddle, I'd be like, "Fuck this house! Fuck this house! I'm out of here." But yeah, actually this one's okay. I like this one. I like this design. The sprite looks good. The artwork looks weird but good. Her dress looks like amazing. Like just
It's so pretty.
this yellow part. I don't know. Fucking good. I don't know how.
Good, SinoAlice.
Yeah, I don't know how Val feels about the feet, but the rest of it, solid.
Why'd you have to point that out? I wasn't even looking at them.
Yeah,
She generally has her feet out in most.
Yeah,
of
usually
them because
she's barefoot.
this
'cause
one's
she's sleeping.
okay. As long as they didn't attract your attention, it's all good. Yeah, sprite looks good. Her little doll looks like a teacup.
I was gonna say, I looked over and like at first glance, I thought that was a little teacup that she had, and then I realized it was the doll.
Yeah, so that's but which would be fitting, you know. You're sitting there, you gotta have your drink. But
Sleepy
yeah,
time tea.
that sounds like something else.
What? What does it sound like? What?
No, I'm just thinking some other stuff that puts you to sleep.
Alcohol?
But yeah, we'll go
Drugs?
with this hammer.
Yeah, he's thinking of roofies.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's where I was going with it.
Yeah, no, that went right over my head.
That's good. You don't want to think about that. Let me see. Hammer looks good. Straight
This
up
was a great
2N.
hammer when it came out in JP, but I don't think I use it anymore.
Weird. Okay. When did it come on JP? I feel like must have been.
Last WGC, like before, I think before the last WGC.
I feel this is pretty cool. This must be unusual now that
I was surprised that they actually brought this to
because it's
global
straight up
as soon as
to
they did.
target.
straight up to target, great damage. So yeah.
Yeah, this looks excellent. Like excellent. Is the spear this? I forgot.
I don't know.
Let me go back one sec.
I was gonna say you could go back and check.
No, the spear's 1 to 3. So what would you rather have, 1 to 3 or just straight up 2?
I'd rather have 1 to 3.
Because if you
Because
have
think
1,
about it, 1 to 3 could go to 4. That can only go to 3.
yeah, by 4 you just that's lights out. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see, stats look good. The hybrid one. I feel like whatever class you get, gonna be good. But if you only get one of the 4 classes or one of the 5 classes, probably not the best scenario, Gabz.
Yeah. At least I didn't get this one.
That would be funny if this was the only one you did get. Let me zoom in on a sec.
At least I don't remember getting this one. I might have blocked it out. I'll have to check.
Suppress the memories.
Yeah.
What is this? Hazelnut?
They look like hazelnuts, and then she's a rabbit, and she's got a guitar for some reason.
I was just thinking, is this like this? I know it's not the same class that all what the boys want, but is this what she thinks?
It feels like it, isn't it? This one feels even more hodgepodge than all the others.
Yeah, okay. Let's. Oh, I can't say. How do you feel about it, Val?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have
And
any
she's
thoughts
got-
on it.
And she's got earmuffs for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I saw her like ears at the top, but I've never seen it with ear muffs as well. It's definitely
Yeah, it's like
weird.
one of those like cat ear headbands, except it's earmuffs.
Yeah, it's like a double, so at least you get to keep your ears warm.
It actually does look like she's wearing 2 different ones because the earmuffs seem to go behind the bunny. ears.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really weird. I feel like she's strumming the guitar with the hazelnut.
She's using a hazelnut as a pick.
Oh, okay. So I thought she's gonna play and just like shove that hazelnut in your mouth. You're like, eat this. And then it's like,
Oh my god.
but yeah, it's kind of a weird, interesting. Whatever. This is what they concocted. This is what they got.
I'm checking my classes right now to see if I got her.
Do you want her or not?
I don't.
For your sake, you didn't.
Okay.
Oh, I got Sleeping Beauty and I got Match Girl.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
You got the cat paw. All right. Now that I'm looking at Rapunzel's sprite, I didn't really notice it in the artwork, but her sprite looks like when you know those people who's like high school, they just don't know what they want to wear. It looks like this.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, they're all meant to be like high schoolers, I think.
oh, are they? Interesting.
Though I really think Little Mermaid looks more like the teacher.
Yeah, it's definitely that's what the sake is for, the alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. This makes sense. If this was a student, I'd be like, good luck to the rest of your future. All right, let's go.
She's the weird kid that everyone
I was gonna
avoids.
say she's the weird kid that like tries out for every different school club.
She got the bunny ears and the wings. He's like, you couldn't pick. You had to give both. All right.
She got a purple shoe and a white shoe.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either, but it definitely stands out now that you see it.
Yeah, I noticed the two different stockings. I didn't notice the fucking.
Yeah, I was looking at the
Mismatched
stockings
shoes.
and then I was like, wait a minute, those shoes.
Yeah, that was just the like shading in the first one. I didn't realize.
Yeah, this is weird. All right. Power to her.
Looks like a good harp.
Yeah, excellent harp. Both attacks. That's what you'd want. Definitely good for. Yeah, just good overall. 2 to 3.
M attack all the way down. So if you're an M attack guild like mine, you want her.
Yeah, I'm assuming 2 to 3 is best case scenario in global right now.
2 to 3 is, yeah, pretty much the best of the best.
All right, straight M attack. That's good. Interesting. Double
Oh,
harp
another
banner.
harp.
That's very strange. Another M attack harp.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's just weird that there's 2 harps on the same banner. But yeah, I like how they have harps and books on the same banner. So at least then you can still flex. Yeah. Wouldn't. I guess you'd want M def. No.
Yeah, I can't use this book.
Yeah, you'd want M def for your guild. Yeah, too much synergy involved in your shit.
It's a good book, but yeah, I can't use it.
All right, go down. Same type thing. If you go to round 10, you love SinoAlice, or you seem to have stockpiled exorbitant amount of TC. Let's see, other weapons.
Imagine having stockpiled that much TC.
10k. What is that? 10 rounds. 12k.
12k. Yeah.
I feel like it's so not worth. Like, I don't know. I didn't look at the limit break on a lot of these things, but oh, this one's not bad because these are your free weapons. You get 1200 M attack for the spear, so the ML, like the limit break part, is pretty good, and you'd probably have it in your grid. These definitely would make
These
the
look
grid.
good. Yeah. Oh, 10 and a 10 combo sword.
Yeah. This banner is kind of weird. It has 2 combo weapons. You got sword. But
But it's got an orb, so that's different.
Yeah, you actually couldn't even use this because you can't even put it in your grid, right?
You can only put it in a rear guard grid.
Yeah, so they are essentially 2 different combo weapons.
Yeah.
All right, at least they have moved to the 10 combo.
That looks like a good staff as well.
Yeah.
It could go to 4.
100% 2, so that's already a good start. But most things 2 to 3, yeah. It looks okay. And let's see, breakdown. Yep,
3,400 M attack. Jesus.
Yeah, it's you're pretty stacked. So it is a good banner to pull on. But I don't know. I feel like if you just feel like 3rd anniversary, that's what's coming up, right? It's gotta be better.
So.
It's gotta be better than this, right?
I don't have much faith.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I just maybe
That's
it's
some wishful thinking on your
yeah,
part.
I'm full of copium. I don't know. I just feel like shit's gonna be good. Let me see.
Vanity.
All right, I only have one more thing.
Revenue.
Yeah, so I was watching some video and they're discussing Gacha Revenue. And they highlighted, they're like, SinoAlice is probably not in a great spot. This was near the end of the list. And Sino seems pretty low, like concerningly low.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's not good.
Because it's a. Honestly, I think the saving grace for SinoAlice is that it has Yoko Taro connected to it.
You think it's because they just merge it into one with JP, and then as long as JP's alive, or is it they want to shut it down and Yoko Taro says no?
No, I think that they won't shut it down because as long as Yoko Taro's name is connected to it, people will come, is what they're hoping.
Okay, because now that you mentioned that, there's another Yoko Taro game here, Near Reincarnation, which is also doing equally as poor.
I was going to say that's actually pretty bad considering that's a fairly new game.
Yeah, it's pretty low. Like, I know girls
Remember
from
when I played, by the way, remember when I played Revive Wish?
the game was fine. Like, it just seemed
I
like a
got
lot of
bored.
work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, so I was like, eh.
Yeah, it was just too much work. But I
Wait,
to my-
did it EOS? I can't remember.
I think it's still going, but like it's.
I think it
Chugging along.
I think it did EOS or announced it. There's a skull and crossbones here on very
Yeah, that's what I'm
faintly.
thinking.
Oh, it did announce its EOS on May 7th.
Yeah, so you got
well.
3 weeks. Live it up. Yeah,
Well,
I
you
don't-
probably can't even
re-download
download
the
it,
game.
so.
I was gonna say I gotta re-download the game to get my account back.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this Sino thing. I really hope that's the case, but at the same time, I'm like thinking about what my life would be
I mean,
like without
hey.
Sino.
Hey, they're joking about EOS a lot, like it's not gonna happen. So maybe.
Yeah, they always do mention it in the sense that, but maybe they know they're protected. I don't know. Because JP
Just being
SinoAlice
too
is.
cocky, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, thankfully, because unlike Princess Connect, I have a JP account in SinoAlice. If it goes down, I will be prepared.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say global goes down, and technically JP is pretty close to your region. Do you link your credit card up again or attempt to?
No,
Okay. Okay.
too much work. You have to do a Google Play account and all that shit. No.
Yeah, you could fly to Japan, get a Japanese phone number, set up a whole Japanese line account, and then would you be willing to go through that much effort?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Unless Hamlin.
Hamlin comes out. Gab's like, all right, one flight to Japan. Yeah, I don't really have much else that. I was just surprised. Like, I kind of knew Sino was low, but
But not
yeah.
that low.
I'll be honest, Princess Connect was higher.
yeah, Princess Connect is still higher actually than this. This is, I went up whatever. It's still in the 200k. So even when
Yeah.
Princess Connect dying, it's better than SinoAlice Alice
That's why
alive.
I strongly believe that Princess Connect EOS has nothing to do with the revenue and has everything to do with Crunchyroll.
Yeah, because I feel like 200K is a month, so it's not like you definitely have enough to pay for your staff. And I don't know about server costs, because if there's 300K active users, server costs probably a lot, but I feel like 200K could still pay for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of... I guess it's because it's an older game, but I could have sworn, like, Girls Frontline would probably be, like, higher.
Apparently...
Because wasn't it, like, super popular? Or isn't it super
To my
popular?
understanding, that game will never die, and not that many people are playing it, but it must not cost a lot to maintain. So I feel like the guy just... Whoever made Girls Frontline, they probably had so much revenue from the initial, and they just keep
From
it
the
going.
early days, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like these...
Passion project at this point.
Yeah, I know some games, they just take the money, they spend it, and if it doesn't consistently make money, they drop it. But some games, they like save it for the bad times, you know? As most games should. Maybe SinoAlice killed it in the first while, and they're just living off those funds. I have no idea. But yeah, slowly we're gonna reach a point, and because I know people still spending money on Sino, so it's...
I think Square Enix is one of those companies that doesn't like to EOS things too much. So
yeah, I don't know which branch they're on that they don't. I know some games that they just let go, like Dragon Quest or whatever, but like another game that I play, Brave Exvius, we're at like 6th year anniversary, and that game's making little money, but people keep the game's still up.
Yep.
And even Alchemist Code, it was like really dying for a long time. I don't feel like they wanted to shut it down. So
yeah, I think Square Enix tries as hard as it can to not shut games down.
Yeah, and I think if you try and it doesn't work, and players feel that you attempted to try, there's no trust lost. Like, everyone generally understands if you don't make enough money, you have to shut it down. But like, that's where Princess Connect rubbed people the really wrong way, when you're still making money.
That's the funny thing though, because with Princess Connect, no one has any bad blood towards side games. It's all towards Crunchyroll.
Yeah, because side games still coming with other games, and people like hype for their newer games, but they're like, fuck Crunchyroll. Like, it's so toxic now. It's just like... But yeah, Square Enix doesn't have that label. Every single person like thinks of them as a good company because they build their trust and all that type of stuff. And they treat...
Square Enix is one of my favorite companies because they have all my favorite games.
Yeah, and they don't screw their people over. Like, it just seems like it's good. It's a good company, so yeah. I don't know what to say. You guys have anything else to add?
Be sure to at least do the event for Hodgepodge enough to get the stamps from the shop. There are 2 stamps in the shop.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking stamps, as they all usually are.
Except one's Rapunzel, so, you know.
What else? Yeah, I think our...
Make sure that you apply for GC because I've been nagging my guild to and they still fucking haven't.
Oh, that would be at the back of my mind. That's like always day one thing for me.
I literally said to them last night.
Did you apply us? Because I can't remember.
Always day one.
I said to them last night, do it or I'm going to find another guild to mooch off of, and they still haven't.
Interesting. Yeah. I noticed something weird. Our sub GM bought the ship parts, and then she was like, "Oh, it adds HP to our ship," and I was like, "What?" I genuinely did not know that. I didn't know it actually added HP. It's like a decent amount too. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was mostly cosmetic.
I thought it was all cosmetic, but yeah, good thing some people learn
Well,
how to read.
I think I did hear like a long time ago that like in JP they gave stats, but like we didn't, so I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah, so equip your ship with the latest stuff. Just a reminder.
They do give you stats, they just don't give you very much.
Yeah. I think since we didn't equip anything for for a long period. I think we gained like 20-30,000 health or something. It was
Oh shit.
I feel pretty substantial. I don't know, but regardless, make sure your ship is equipped, and if not, if you don't have stats, at least make sure it's styled. So when we take it down, it looks good.
And in
You have
24
something to
hours,
look at?
it is very possible that I will be requesting a new guild, just so you guys know. So if you need a sock,
I'm pretty sure they just wait for the last minute. They'll be like, all right.
they've never waited this long before.
I'm just thinking, you know, when you wait so long, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna min max it. I'm gonna hit enter, and the game's like down for maintenance. You're like, fuck. That has happened to me in other games, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. You want to lead us out? Wait.
Someone told me there's less than an hour to sign up, bro.
Are you serious?
God.
Yeah, because reset is in less than an hour.
Oh, so you may be
Oh.
looking for a new guild.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta double check if I really registered us. let me check. Fuck, this is an issue. Because I need to make sure Val gets that red. Let's see. All right.
Thank you.
All right, we are participating. Excellent.
All right, good.
All right.
Yeah, as per usual, I'm just booting off a net.
Let's see. All right, you want to lead us out,
These
Val?
people need me as a shot caller, so I'm like, come on, man.
Give us money and maybe recruit Gabz. Okay, thanks. Bye.